You may have noticed by now that when I make these videos about language, I don't quite focus on the stuff that you would find in a textbook because that's already in textbooks. I prefer to focus on these little exclamations, little words that the natives use that make one's language more authentic. Of course, I'll be covering all these, broader subject matters that you would find in a textbook, but for now, I'm focusing on what is not in the textbook. One of these things is exclamations such as ah, eh, ee, oh, and ooh. There's a lot to say about this. In fact, I'm debating if I should post it as a free video, but I will. If you want to be so kind to support, comment, share, like, and subscribe, I never ask for this because it's like everybody asks for it and everybody knows to do it if you're kind enough. So that would be much appreciated. Otherwise, let's begin. Ah, first of all, there are three words that correspond to this sound. If you spell it just like an A is a preposition and it means at or to. Sono a scuola, I'm at school. Vado a scuola, I'm going to school. If you spell it HA, it means has. He, she, it has. If you spell it AH, that is an exclamation that means a lot of things. It could express surprise, ah, or ah sì, ah no, ah ecco. So you can see that it mostly replaces oh. When you think in terms of oh, when in your mind, because most people think in their own language, you want to say, oh, I didn't know. Oh, really? Oh, this and that. Chances are in Italian you want to say ah. Oh, really? Ah, davvero? Ah, sì? Really? Is it? Ah, no, isn't it? We don't really say is it, isn't it, can it, could it, should it, shall I, won't it. We just say sì, no, in many different situations. So, ah sì means really. It doesn't mean oh yes. Ah also means realization, like ah, again, oh, when you realize something. Ah, ecco, ah, dicevo io, oh, I was gonna say, ah, ecco, oh, that's it, that's what it was, or something like that. Ah, ma allora, oh, then, blah, blah, blah. I can also express satisfaction, like, ah, say you just sit in your favorite armchair or in a hot tub or something. Ah, ah, che meraviglia, ah, che bello, oh, how nice, ah, che soddisfazione, etc. Ah is also used a lot as a filler, meaning it means nothing. It's just there to kind of color the spoken language, but it doesn't mean anything. You could very well not say it, but again, it would be more authentic if you did. Something like, ah sì, ah no, like, ah sì, con I figli mio marito è bravissimo. It means, oh yes, my husband is great with his children, with the children, something like that. In English, you don't really have to say any oh, ah, nothing. But in Italian, you could say ah sì, ah no. Some applications of ah and all the other exclamations are more regional. For example, in Sicily, ah is used to ask for someone to repeat themselves or to ask for clarification. Ah, or it could be said after. I'm not going to do any Sicilian imitation just yet. So let's move to e. E, again, corresponds to three words. There is e with an accent, which means is. There's e, which is a closer sound, and it means and. So e, and then there is eh, which could be said with a closed or open sound like or depending on the context, depending on the region, personal preference. That's not crucial like with oh. We'll see about oh. So what does mean? The very first and most universal application and meaning of is what? Like Or for confirmation, like bello nice or nice huh, bello Another meaning of is well. Sì, well yeah, no, well no. Forse, well maybe. Some people in the north, maybe in Milan or that kind of area, I notice some people start every single sentence with io non lo sapevo, io sono arrivato alle 9, ma non mi ha detto niente nessuno, People from Sardinia also say that. E allora perché me lo dice? E io come facevo a saperlo? E tutte quelle cose. Finally, means yes. Just like in English, is like contraction of yeah. Like, you know, yeah, you know. You would say something like, ma lui è ancora piccolo. Yeah, but he's still too young. Ma io non posso. Yeah, but I can't. something like that. Moving on to E. E and U, I can tell you right away, they're very region specific, mostly from the region of Naples, like Iga bellezza, Iga pal, Iga simpatia. I'm not going to translate those, it's just an exclamation. And U is the same. Anima. Mamma mia. But it's not in every region. Whereas O is very prominent in Italian. You have two sounds, just like with E, and of course you know these things from my written material or from my video lessons, and if you don't know them, you're very welcome to go to my website, sergiothelanguagenerd.com, and buy them. So, the open sound of O is O, and that expresses satisfaction, like oh, like finally, or, you know, relief, something like that. It kind of coincides with oh, like oh, che carino, oh, how cute, or oh, che peccato, oh, what a shame. So sadness, cuteness, etc. Then there is the closed sound of O, which is not oh, it's O, and that is more of an invocation. It corresponds to hey. We have hey in Italian, but it's spelled E-H-I-A, because as you know, H is always silent, so you'd say A. But for the most part, we say oh. Oh, dove vai? Hey, where you going? Oh, ma sei sordo? Hey, what are you, deaf? In some regions, they would say oh. Say somebody, I don't know, bumps into me, oh, like a family member, not on the street. Oh. In Rome, they might say oh. It's like ow, ow, ow. If your Italian is advanced enough, I suggest you look for that video made by, well, some Romans that say the plethora of meanings that oh can have. It's a cute one. Other than that, O is just an invocation, and in some regions, like I said, it could be O or Ao. In Tuscany, it's an invocation but also a filler, like O Gigi, O Luca, O allora. You could very well not say it. You call Gigi, hey Gigi, hey Luca, so, then, O allora. Oh, I'm sure I left something out, but that's a pretty good overview of these exclamations. A, E, I, O, U.